That word is a new term invented recently in the recent times, and it can mean anything. It can also mean penetration. It does not mean disciplining little children. You're not a little child. But generally, it's gay, homosexual sex. And it does not mean that you've been bad. You have not been bad. It can mean normal penetration. Normal with a penis. It can mean anything. It can mean, get yourself, work that make yourself beautiful, put on cosmetics, tons of sacred oils. Sacred, they are sacred. I love sacred cosmetics. Having cosmetics is a huge lux eterna. It's a humongous, gigantic lux eterna. I tuned my gear, and I'm happy about it. Tuned we don't call him Mars Marini anymore. And Mercury in Hebrew is as ha, so like the ma. That's Mars in Hebrew. Isn't it beautiful? It is beautiful. But then we have, it's not Keshed, it's Tzedek. And then Shabbati, and we have Uranus. Oh, people, you're so, Uranus is always going to have controversy. No, like what controversy, what sort of controversy? Like controversy of what? I think Uranus. I have everything in the color of Uranus. Uranus is my favorite color. It's like blue, connected with a little green. You mix it together, and you get the color of Kavod Haaretz, of Earth, planet Earth. Therefore, look, Neptune is having a baby. The Castor and Pollux, they got Siamese. They are no longer Siamese. And they're a little baby, and he has 8 symbols of trident. A man, a very nice man. They were like a talent stores, and got a lot of amazing things, including a lot of sailing symbols. Well, of sailors, because it was all for sailors, sailing world. And we got this. I already talked about it. Yes, I have. You got 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got 10 symbols of trident of Uran. I'm keeping him right now. He's in the closet. I've been making this main belt and this trans-Neptunian object. You know that some of the trans-Neptunian objects, the traverse, or just generally post-Neptunian, I call them post-Neptunian. Post are real pre-Plutonian object. Some of them are at the size of Pluto himself. Some of them are have the same look as Mr. Pluto himself. So that Castor Pollux has disconnected, and the other element of the składnik, we call them gwiazdy podwójne, układy podwójne, układy gwiazd, in other stellar systems, in other sidereal systems. This one is connected with some other Kohav, then he is, the kids nowadays are very proud. I'm actually proud. Very proud, because I turn on the transistor. It's a transistor. You're eating whale krill oil. You're eating whale, but not you're killing a whale. You're just like little conifer, the little shamrocks of the ocean, the krill, but they're like little animals. Yes, they're tiny animals, and a whale feeds eats them. And they also put the CD of Meredith Brooks. It's open. It's open. The box is open, and it matches that. That's probably I have to see an intelligently cool way of how to say that in Hebrew, because everything in Hebrew is very cool. How we say that star, like we are in the like neighborhood that we know, like realistic about it, realistic. Sure, like the other elements, they affect us, but that's sure, yeah, but it's like more like speculation. But to actually get to a certain place, you're getting there physically. There, and then so like there's robotic equipment. And you are not a robot. You are not a fucking robot. You are not a fucking robot. Cap yourself. You're not a fucking robot. You're a human being. And you're a gift that God made you. God made you for his picture. I mean, God looks just like you, and because he looks so divine, because God made you that way. So we are Uranus, and then Neptune, and then the secrets and mysterious, the mysterious secrets. I've been making this. I've been making the belt where the sub Plutonian objects circulate, and some of them they look like Pluto himself. So I put the thread. Green is my favorite color because it symbolizes life. Bionic green, yarok. I didn't put it in the body though, so that your body was just, come on, your plant trees are gonna. But yeah, but I put it on the rings, which are ephemerid. They are volatile. I can't see them. So see, green symbolizes Aries. The bridal shirt. Yeah, I cannot wait to make it. I'm ordering more elements from the store. The one in the Czech Republic. Why Czech Republic? Been not only school, but it's generally the further, the more exotic, the better. And exotic, like we like things that are foreign, not people, but generally goods, people, and ideas, exotic ideas, but also very homey, both mixed with homely ideas, as well as ideas that are exotic and so impressive. But we have but one thing that is required there is a requirement. The requirement is the unity of language. All right, so we have a unite language. The boys, yes, I've been saying how proud I am, because just I turn on the radio, this one under the Degel, I turn it on, and 19-year-old boys, 18-year-old Bahurim, but boys. They've been, the guys, they have, they all look like Lewis. They all look like Lewis Hart. They all, but guess, they all, the menorah fell, but I'm still on menorah. I still have menorah. I still have the menorah. They all look like Lewis. But not only this Louis the 14th, yes, also, he was a Virgo, but he was ruled by Hama, the planet, first one from the sun. I mean, first one, but the Aries is also first. Mars is first because he's the strongest and the greatest. He's the best. The best. My child is the best. My child is the best in school. My child is the best in everything. My child is the first. Rishon, Letzion, he got a girlfriend first. My son, Mr. Sheepman, Ram, but the male sheep, he was there first because he had so much from Mars to Mars, save the dead. They saved Miriam. From Noah's Ark because they were like, oh, Miriam, she's not getting any love. Oh, we gotta get help. We gotta Miri. Gotta help Miri for Mars to Mars, save her dead. What is the shortcut? Play Rock is Dead, Marilyn Manson. Why? They're great. They're great men. Why are they great? Because they write intelligible songs, and it's incredible. It's fun. They have talent. It's artistic, and that is called rock. Is better than dead. Shock. It's all in your head. Your sex and your dope. That's all that we're fed. So fuck all your protesters and put them in bed. End of story. Mars, Save Her Dead. Tomorrow, Save Her Dead. There is a bridge like that, vocal bridge in that song, Rock is Dead. And it means my boyfriend was the first one. He's an Aries. He's born on April 14th. And therefore, he was the first one to nail a chaste virgin. He nailed a chaste virgin and of Ram, because they are twin of myself, because it's the so it has the, so okay, so and then it was the first one to nail a virgin kinga, no kinga, but king, king, the king, when they were cutting the ribbon, he was the first one, Betzion already in the Har Sinai, every mountain in Israel. He was there first in every mountain in the States, or perhaps are there any mountains in the United Kingdom? Yes, in Scotland, maybe, perhaps. A tiny miniature country. That the people does not mean that the Anashim are miniature. They're not miniature. All right. So, like, generally, even in the smallest nation, the countries that you don't know that even exist, that I've been to them, and generally representations of either elements of the sub-Plutonian, sub-Neptunian belt. I'm wearing a belt because it symbolizes koach, it is power. Either those elements or the main belt. They're powerful. It comes from Jupiter. Jupiter is the king and of everything. That's why Jupiter is decorated. He's decorated with not only drinkable water, but also neon orange, the divine wings of glory. They're called juicy night and day, or juicy night and day. Think about it. It gives you food for thought. And then also parrots, the great name. I love Jewish guys. Like they're hi. My name is Parrots. My name is Parrots Mizrahi. Boker Tov. I just returned from South Africa, and I've also been been to the Indian Ocean. There is an Indian Ocean like that. And I've been to the oceans of the belt. Well, he doesn't keep them. Jupiter, Tzadek. He does not keep his moons in a belt, in a like a headband form, sports headband. He keeps them actually in his own home. In his own home, therefore around it, they orbit him, and also but very far away. That's mystical. You get to Pluto, you're even probably greater than God Himself. You have to be able to say that. Sure, yeah. God is not going to take it as an offense today. That if you it's so far away. It is far away. You think, oh yeah, but it's close because I have pictures of that. Well, yeah, but physically it's far away. It's over 40 astronomical units. It's over 40 times from Earth to the Sun. I think it's close. Yeah, it's relatively close, but they got to get physically equipped for that trip. And those that Kuiper belt with the K kosher, because there are people in Netherlands. They also like think like Jews, because there's a lot of Jewry in the Netherlands. Therefore, they named the Gerald Kuiper, the man. He discovered the belt. It's so fascinating. You're gonna die like out of fast. You're gonna become 5,000 times reborn out of ecstasy of gold and joy and diamonds. We're gonna get there, but also if you start even like discovering the subject, that the Kuiper belt, it circulates the sun. But being like made by practically, Pluto. Pluto's the most powerful. He's more powerful. He's like a little diamond, but he's like in the center. You get big stuff. It resembles the sun. Sun is in the center. The giants are in the center. The ice are mystical. The ice people are mystical because they're blue. And then you get the giants that are yellow colors. They're warm colors. You get Shabbati and you get Tzedek. They're giant. They resemble the sun. I'm not wearing the Apple Watch, but I'm Apple Watch. I have the solar system. The Ma'arechet Hashemesh. He's in the center. The sun is right in the center of everything. He's in the center. And then in the center of the solar system, Ma'arechet Hashemesh, they're giants. And then on the outside, it's like a family structure of a family, of mishpacha. You get the outer, like, mystical blue or outside. They're wonderful. And then outside, you get this one mystical child that resembles Ma. It resembles Mercury. That's Mercury. Ma is just simple as that. Mem and Chet. Chet, the one with the not the hay, not the soften, the like the hard H, Hebrew H, and his name is Ma, like Mars, like Maadim, like Mars. Mars also, even your ancient Marduk, similar to that, but Marduk is Jupiter. Jupiter is Tzedek. So it's wonderful. And in the center, you get the yellow warmth. Outside, you get blue. And then you get the diamond, Pluto, that resembles, that is identical, but really far away from, from Mercury, not from good old Mercury. He's good. Yes, he's definitely good. So the boys in the military, they're like, we salute the 18-year-old boys that all look like Louis Hart. They salute that they're joining the army. But they salute that there's going to be a vertical launch to go to space. They want it. Why? Because boys are smart. Boys in the army, or actually students who want to become students, they join the martial art academy in every country, but here also, and in like the avenue of Mars. Is the Autostrada Marsa in Warsaw, to Rembertów, the town, the military town, everything is military there. And the boys, 18-year-old, they're joining. They have so much energy. Why? Because they are enticed, very good, through that they will have, that they're babies, they're little boys. Boys, like their sperm, they have those like little heads with the swimmers. They call them like they're little boys. They want to have kids. And they are only 18 right now. I'm 38, I'm 37 and a half, and the boys are 18, and they think, all right, so I'm going to have babies in space, and they are taught by this. They love to learn, and it's not that I'm going to be so great, but they believe in it. They want to. They have this incredible, they're like sponges. Their minds are like the most percipiating, just generally hungry sponges for knowledge. That's their souls. They want to be fed knowledge. Their minds, their brain, they want to think about how they want to be fed knowledge, and they also want to be pioneers. This is beautiful. And it was on the radio, and they ended that. So help me God. Of course, help me God. They're good boys, and they're joining the army, and they're not going to be bad to females. Never. They have ethos. They're ethical boys. They are practically members of the royalty. Therefore, because they're joining the national army, and that is and if you're in one army, you're going to see other armies because you travel, but you don't fight. You don't use weapons. You don't shoot guns. You don't guns like meaning firearms that injure. You don't injure other guys. Like you can get like little thing, but you have adrenaline, and you're not getting like injured. But sure, you also need to know medicine. You need to know space medicine, and also like earth medicine, how it works. And you're going to be a genius. That's what the boys want, to become genius. They don't want to be bad to girls. They don't want to be bad to girls. Nah, but there's practically there aren't that many girls, and every boy wants to have a son because they want to. But if they want a girl, because they want to have a little dolly. Okay, let me have a dolly, but Generally, you're gonna have a sheep doll. You're gonna have Dolly the sheep. You're gonna have Dolly the sheep, and also you're gonna have Dolly Ram. You're gonna have Ram Zion. You're gonna have that. All right, I wouldn't say no to Dolly to a Ram male baby lamb. I love baby lamb. They're the best. They're number one Aries. Taleh, that's Hebrew for Aries. Taleh, the tallest, the best, the greatest. I love him. I want him. He's the best. He's the best. My boy. I'm proud of him. My boy he gets best grades. He's the most intelligent. He's the best. And Aries is the rule, and also Leo. Arye rules the universe. There we go. That is for now, because I'll see how the song is gonna sound. Because I put away my new silicone phone stand. How it's gonna sound, how the Black Pearl is gonna sound after a handstand, because they're getting a new bench. Yeah, yeah. And yes, God is happy very much. And I say, all right, I'm gonna be working out the back, and I'm getting chromium instead of vinyl covered. I'm gonna be touching chromium. Like, of course, touching chromium. And it's so nice, and they made it yellow coated, and it's not overpriced. One dumbbell is 100 zloty, and it's like 100, maybe 20, but it's not gonna be like 700. You're out of your mind. Like, you're like, what, so wealthy? Oh yeah, but I don't have nobody's buying it. Well, nobody's gonna be buying it, and you're not gonna have any sales. Yeah, oh yes, because those are rare metals from space. Well, do they have a certificate from outer space? All right. Perhaps everything is from outer space. Well, think realistically. Did you dig it? Did you dig it from the moons of Callisto? For him from there, from Callisto? Did you dig it out from the system of Saturn? Did you dig it from the ice worlds? Did you dig it from all the way from Pluto? Yeah, but I dug it in the core of Mercury. Okay, well that's yeah, but people. That 700 is the wage of the 18-year-old boys who joining the army. They get 700 a week in their scholarship. Yeah, but they can make. Oh yeah, that's why, because they are they're equipped by God with ingenuity. They're inventive, and they're making things that are rational, but they have to be rationally priced. Even like members of the royalty, their national treasure is not like, a out of whack number that, like, for example, 1,000 and zeros. Like, you have to be realistic. Maybe the president of the USA, but not like people in like normal people. Like normal. Of course, the president is normal of the USA, but maybe the president. But the king is not like, does not buy 1,000 million things. They have, they have the Król Karol. They have a homeland to, and also like it's not only in Europe, it's everywhere. They have people to mind. Not just, I'm going to buy myself everything made out of gold. I'm going to be the king of Thailand. All right. Well, they have apparently a lot of gold. Is it gold painted? All right. They gold painted. Yes. I mean, there's a lot of gold. Congratulations to the Thai, or what was it, Burma? Maybe Bhutan.